I am going to recall for you guys one of the scariest stories of my life for this story time episode. Hoping you guys are all doing well, and stay tuned here for this. So I just thought about this story earlier today and I was like, I got to make a video on that. So I wrote it down in my notes app and I'm like, I got to tell a story about this because it came to my mind and it's so bizarre that I just feel like I have to tell it to even remember it on my own side, to be like, oh wow, I can't believe that actually happened in my life. So this story is going to be about when I was a senior in high school. I was senior in high school, getting ready to graduate, and I took Spanish 2. And in Spanish 2, it was a regular class. That's not the whole point of the story. We had this one day where it was a lot different than any other day I've ever had at school, ever. So I don't know if you guys have ever had, well, of course you've had this, but like in school where you have like the intruder drills or the fire drills, like every couple months or whatever, you have to like practice your drills. So just in case something happens, you guys, all the kids and the teachers and everyone knows how to operate in that situation, or like an earthquake drill, all those types of things. Now, in this case, all of our students had no idea of an intruder drill happening. It was planned, but they did not tell any of the students, which may sound fine at first. It is what it is. Like, it doesn't sound like it really matters, but it does. So what ends up happening is this intruder drill, instead of them going on the intercom and just saying, practice for the intruder drill, follow your teacher's instructions or whatever, and you get under your desk and they turn the light off or whatever. This was completely different. This was unlike any other drill, you guys, I have ever heard of, and I don't think it even should be legal. It was by far one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. So instead, what had happened was, instead of being notified about any of it on the intercom or whatever, they had some guy act like he was breaking into our school. He ended up getting in the side and started knocking on our windows. And I don't remember if he had a fake gun in his hand, but he's like, I'm going to shoot this place up. It was like, and screaming all over. It was the most bizarre thing. And all of us are freaking out. And the teacher's like, get under the desk and turn the lights off, blah, blah, blah. But he's literally right next to us. And I'm like, what the frick is going on here? Is this actually happening? Are we actually going to be are we going to be on the news? That's essentially what I was thinking, And it was insane. After he had tried to he rattled the door or whatever, and then ran off and went to a different door and went down the hall. Our teacher whispered to us like, hey guys, sorry that this is crazy. It was not my idea, but this is a drill. It's not real. And all of us were like, are you kidding me? So essentially the school planned an intruder drill of having an intruder actually come in, a fake intruder, and scare the living daylights out of everyone, and so that they could prepare properly for an intruder drill. Like, yeah, it worked, but what the frick is that? Like, who would ever think that would actually happen, right? So I thought about this earlier. I don't know why. It just came to mind, but this was legit what actually happened to me as a senior in high school. I was like, this is so bizarre and scary. And I'm like, is this, I was like in shock. Like, is this actually happening? I was feeling that way more than anything else, to tell you guys the truth. I think that should be legal at all. Like, that is crazy. That's like someone that brings a fake gun or a BB gun to the airport and says, I'm going to shoot this place up. In my opinion, it's the same type of thing, right? Except it's all controlled on one side. So this is a shorter video. I wanted to tell the story of that. Everyone else in the school thought it was absolutely insane. We were all just like, what the frick is going on? Like, this was so bizarre. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday night. Hoping everyone has a great weekend. What else is going on? I'm sure I'll be making more videos soon. I'm planning to upload tomorrow. Not sure what the video is going to be. Just so you guys know, I haven't really talked enough about this, but like I plan these videos just like how I talked about the topic of this video. Like I thought about it earlier in the day today. I plan these like straight up, like right before I record them, and then I upload them like a half hour or an hour later. Like it's all last minute planning, guys. Of course it would be better to plan ahead, but that's just how it's working. Whenever I think of an idea, I essentially kind of roll with it, and then yeah. So again, I hope these videos, in terms of like me expressing myself, me vocalizing and communicating in the video and on the recording, is getting better throughout all these. I want it to continue getting better. I go back and listen to these and think, goodness, I could have said this. Why did I say it like this? Why did I pause there? Why did I forget this? But, you know, I just want you guys to know that I'm improving. And this is part of the reason why I have this channel, is to work on my communication skills. So me practicing talking and kind of improvising my talking points like this. So I'll tell you guys, like for this video, all I had as the title was like story time when the intruder drill, blah, 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 in Spanish class. Like that's all I have. And I'm just rapping off the top of my head, improvising the whole video. So I hope you guys like this style. Let me know if you don't. I'm doing it for me, just so you guys know, like I had mentioned about my communication and trying to improve upon that. But I really do anticipate that the quality of these videos, in terms of me communicating the story and just communicating all of the points properly, gets better and better as I continue to do it. So I hope you guys understand and understand that I'm trying to get better at these, but I also am enjoying this a lot, and it's really fun, and it's also having me reminisce on old times and make me think of new ideas, and also just like document and record kind of my philosophy and how I am going about life. So and I get to play games while doing it, which is super chill, right? So hoping everyone again has a great weekend, and that's pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the video and peace out.